ונאמר בהדם מלך בכל הארץ, במהר דיני אחד ושמע יחד. סקדה וסקדה שרבה.
אמן.
יום תברח וירסה, ימי כמוסה, יפרח וקנה, וקרא משיחה.
אמן.
וקייך וימיך, וקרא לכל ביש ישוע, וקרא בזמן קריב, יאמרו אמן.
אמן. ישמי אמן.
Hey, let me cover Hasa, Shirasa, Chikasa, and Kamasa, the Maram Yama, the Marame,
Amen.
Hey, Shlama, Mincha Maariv, the Captain Malane, the Praise Shoel, the Marame,
Amen.
Praise Seshal, the Brema, the Seshal Malane, the Praise Shoel, the Marame,
Amen.
Zira Bakisa, the Shakisa, Ela, Nera, Zigmani, the Atsevani as well, and Sisi, Vani as well. Marketing, some of my here, meeting from Lanka Beach, Varla Help Terra, the kind of an extra members, because Barbosa, especially Charlotte, the Cabell, and Thomas Schnemar, and then I can face the man, seek to Sarah the Adir. Skada, the Skadash, and the Rabba,
Amen.
Yoma, the Raku, saving the Mapu, the Asma, Pokane, the Kari Mishicha,
Amen.
Kayezon, the America, and the Kaya, the Kobe Sishra, Lala, this man carry, the Mur Amen,
Amen. Yeshmi
Yishtava, Yisrama, Visnase, Visadar, Visala, Visala, Shmid Kucha, Breakum,
Amen.
Yela, Mikava Kasa, Shirasa, Kasa, Nekamasa, Mira Yama, Mirame,
Amen.
Yisrael, Yaravana, Yatsmideheim, Yamotomideheim, Koman, Vaskiviares, Divias Rahati, Vidiva Palasar, Yasar, Yehela, Hono, Kamsala Rabba, Fina Vakisa Varachamin, Kayan Arifin, Son of Vifa, Kanami Kadama Bahai, Shmaya, Vimer, Amen.
Amen.
Hey, Shlama Rabba Mincha Maariv, come to Malane, Yaakov Yisrael, Vimer, Amen.
Amen.
Ayisa Shalom Bimraima, Ayasa Shalom, Yaakov Yisrael, Vimer, Amen.
Amen. Yashikaya. Today in Jewish history. We'll figure it out. Okay, tonight in Jewish history, tonight is the birthday of the Rebbe Rashab. Rebbe Rashab was the Rebbe's father-in-law's father. Friedrich Rebbe's father, Rebbe Rashab, Rebbe Rash's son, and he was born in 1860. He's the one that founded the yeshiva of Tevchatz Mimim in the city of Lubavitch. And he's the one that tonight's his birthday. Yeah. But for whatever it's worth, today in 1940 they did a census. The U.S. sent the Pew, the Census Bureau, and Yiddish-speaking Jews in America. How many, you think? How many people spoke Yiddish in America? Spoke Yiddish to me. How many people spoke Yiddish in America? 1940.
Million.
You think a million? A million? How many people spoke Yiddish? Maybe it includes Colin Powell. I don't know. Spoke Yiddish. 1.75 million 750,000, according to the U.S. Census, which was taken on the 19th of Cheshvan, 1940. I don't know, but probably most of them spoke Yiddish. I think. I don't think you have 1 million speaking Yiddish. Oh, it's 6 point something. Yeah, 6 point something. Yeah. All right. So now there's a different type of grafting, and that is grafting one type of fruit tree to another type of fruit tree. So let's say to graft an apple onto an orange tree. So now you'll have some kind of an apple-orange mix. So we are not allowed to do that. That's Kilayim. We're not allowed to do that.
What about an apple with an apple?
What about an apple with an apple? So it says like this. According to plain simple halacha, an apple with an apple within the same species is not a problem. However, if it's if it's completely different taste within the species, some say it is, and some argue that no, it's the same within the same species and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you have completely different tastes. It doesn't matter since it's the same species, since they're both apples, they're both apples. So if you want to mix an apple and a citrus fruit to make an Asian pear, let's say, right? Those Asian pears, oh, it's so delicious. Yeah. So you could eat it, not a problem. You can't do it. You can't ask someone to do it. You can have someone do it, and you can't own it. You're not allowed to, if it's you can't. So what happens if it has a mixed tree like that? Yeah. We have to find out. I don't know.
Well, you can't cut it because you're not allowed to cut
Can't
it
cut a
down.
fruit tree. We have to find out. Maybe there's a way. I don't know. I don't know what's the way to do it. I
So
don't know.
like once
Find
you
out.
mix it the first time, can you just grow that tree?
No.
so that-
You can't. So you can't take. As he says, that's the second halacha here. You can't take a branch of an existing such a tree of a mix and replant it either. Yeah.
What if you take the fruit of the tree and grow it
No.
seeds?
But it seems. I would say also kind of look of the Kulayim. Yeah. No. Yeah. What? I don't know. Talking here about fruit.
How does GMO fit?
I don't see a problem with GMO because you are allowed to mix a fruit tree, let's say, with a non-fruit bearing tree. That you could mix, no problem. Oh, I forgot one halacha still from I forgot to finish that. One halacha I forget to finish from Arla. One halacha. Let me go back here. And that is if you cut down a tree and now there's only a stump left. And now something grows out of the stump. Do you have to wait 3 years? Arlo, do you start to count Arlo or do you wait stump? Huh? So it depends on how much stump is left. So that says, Shohanan says if there's more than a tefach, there's a tefach
Sticking out from the ground.
sticking out from the ground, and something grows on that, fruit come out of it, no problem. You don't start to count over, it goes by original count. However, if it's less than a tefach from the ground, sticking out, then the count will start over again. I guess. Yeah.
So you, in this way you can cut the tree and can leave more on the ground.
What do you mean? Saying
You cannot cut it.
you can't.
But if you move
Listen,
one at a time.
Gedalia, there's ways of everything, right? We're not allowed to own chametz on Pesach. Chametz was there on Pesach, but what do? We sell it, right? Same thing you do with a tree. If someone, for whatever reason, someone really has to move a tree for this reason within halacha, then we sell the tree. So the question is, I mean, we just had a few fruit trees cut down over here. We had to sell it. Someone bought it. We had witnesses. Avi, the fruit trees that were here, they were ours or they weren't ours?
Where?
The fruit trees that were here, there were fruit trees. There was a mango tree. Yeah, was it ours?
No.
Whose was it? Okay, don't say who. But you saw it being sold, right?
Yeah.
It was sold.
But you said that only the tree without the leg.
Yeah, why not? Maybe the person wants to take the tree and move it somewhere. There's a market for that.
I actually can use the wood.
They can use the wood. They can use even the tree. They get up. They maybe want to replant the
I
tree.
broke it the deal.
Yeah. I know the deal.
Actually, you're right. I think in street those things they can make party street.
Yeah. Yeah. That's another whole big discussion about Guy Shrees. It's a whole big malaikas. Until today, there's arguments on how to do that. Because are you allowed to sell Are you allowed to sell the land of Eretz Yisrael? So they're saying not selling the land, you're selling that. It's another whole parsha. I don't know what's right or wrong. So until today, that's a big debate. Big machloket.
When you buy land in Israel, you don't go.
Today?
In 50 years, you got.
Talking about in Talmudic times and biblical times or today? I think you own land. I think you have land that you own your land. But it doesn't matter. If it's your land, it doesn't matter. It's your All right, Mary, page 118. Huh?
Here, coming up on the ship, like it's my turn. She, I'm not any Bianca. She, I'm on the. She never happened to the night. Adonai Hoshia, Malkanina Vim Karina, Adonai Hoshia, Malkanina Vim Karina, Adonai Hoshia, Malkanina Vim Karina, he's got Hashem Rabba, the only representative in the Kakus, the Yasma kind of a Karmashukai, the Kayef and Bekan Makada Kavis Shah, but Velas one Kari, Amen. Rabba, Mibai Rak, Maya, he's quite Pishavak, he's quite some Visa, he's Harabisa, Visa, Wash, and good Chabrit, the eighth and Kabakasa Vishira, such as Kas Nechamasa, the Miriam Yama, Bimaram, Baraku Asadinai, and Vaira. Barakatan Bayra, the Island Power, Barakatadina, Yelhinima Kayla, Mariam, maybe like my doing it, like my switch my Barakatadina, I'm married by Rob, obviously, Lund Beach. Him Kayin, very coming and Vam Negative and Viola, the Oscar to send me the Lami, Barakatadina, my Israel, Adina, Adina, you'll hear Close every second, people they have most of the shops, and the shops are above, and we're fully. Now, close the Raven F. We can push the alien of the Emerald. I deny you look the Elam Bird, but now I can press Jacob. Young Kazakman, Burkatadinai, all Israel. Shmur sustained in the comes up Shon Anthony, Yoshua my sin Wata, Tadina, Shemesh Ama Yisrael La'ad, Skadal Viskada Shemera, Yamadi representing the Koku say the Yasma, kind of a Karmashika, Hayek on the kind of a Kavis Shaw, but Kalas Makari Vimrami. Here's my rap, Mavera, Maya, he's back the Shabbat, he's back to say. Sadar Bisal Bisal, the good Shabrik, yeah, the Karakas of Shira, such as Pass Nakamasa, the Miriam Dama, Vimram. Skadavis Skadash Meraba, Yom the breakfast and the Kmako said, the Asma kind of a Karmishi, Hayek and the kind of a Kabisi Shaba, that was my craving around me. Chase my rabba, I Raphael, and my expect so he's not said, he's got these hours, which I break. Yeah, and the Kavakas Chiras, Kamasa, and Rambi Amabi, Mirame. was on the Isha can behind Ishmael Marame, Haitian Marab Mincha Maariv, Mincha Maariv, for Isha, Marame, Sean the Right of the Sean, and Lane for Isha, Marame, Lane which back for her for us. Welcome, come on. The name of the color has been here tonight. It's got all these Gadas, Shmei Rabba, the Alma, the Bracker, say, and like Maku said, it's not for Kanevic or Mishika, Kayek, and the Mek, and the Kai, the Kovis Yisrael, Bella, these Mankari, the Amen. It's very Shabbat, it's very Kishon, Bisas, it's very Visa, Shah, Yela, Mikaber Casa, Shirasa, Casa, Kamasa, the Amal, the Amen. Hey, Samaraba Mincha Maariv, Mincha Maariv, for Israel, Vimra, Amen. He says, Shalom, Vimra, he says, Shalom, Lady for Israel, Vimra, Amen. Tira, Mikaka Visa, Shabbos, Shankisa, Visitors, Private Britain, Save Israel, and Yasi, save Anias, Market soon as also my him, or maybe for my information rather than Tyra, the kind of an extra member, so it's reckless at Charlotte, take away him to Shamar. Now I have first month, sleep to Sarah Viadu. Scott V. Scottish, May Rabba, the Almighty Rockers, say, Gamma Maku, say, the Asmak for Kanevic, or Emishikai, Kayekan, the Amechan, the Fight, the Kovishi Shroa, the Bella, the Smart Perry, the Emer Amen, the Rabba, the Fire, the Almighty, Shabbat, inspired, Shaman, these Asset. Sadar, Visa, Losh, made a good job, Riku, the A, let me cover Casa, Shirasa, Chishbekasa, Venekamasa, Miram Biama, Vimur, Ame, Israel, the Arabana, the Atsmide, the Alcotamide, Smide, the Alcoman, just give you a rice, the Asrahadin, the Palasar, the Asar, the Hela, Hono, Honch, Lamaraba, Kinavakisa, Barachami, Kaina Rika, and Zanar Difa, Anani Kadama behind, the Shmaya, the Emir, Ame, the Hey, Slamaraba, Minchamaya, Vakanto Malain. Israel, the name Isa Sham, the Rainbow, Isa Shamalane, the Israel, the
Whoever wants to check film with us, the check will be here Wednesday, check film with us. Next week, Thursday night, we're going to have challah baking for men and women. Challah baking. So much fun. Huh? I'm excited about it. So don't worry.
Don't worry, we're all little kids. Don't worry, we're all little kids.